we have a big update when it comes to Elon Musk and Dogecoin, and that's not all. In the last 24 hours, as we have seen another very influential person, especially over the course of these last few months, coming in and giving some good words when it comes to Dogecoin. That man is this guy right here, the CEO and founder of Solana. Take a look. He was asked in an interview just recently, what are your thoughts on Dogecoin and its potential? And in that interview, he teased that Dogecoin could potentially hit a billion-person community, which would mean we would see Dogecoin to somewhere around $12.50 or so, which would be more than a 50x from here based on my approximate calculations of how many people currently own a Dogecoin, which is in the neighborhood of 20 million or so. It could be less than that, it could be a little bit more than that. We really do not know because a lot of these wallets are on exchanges. Some people might have just a couple bucks, some people have a few million bucks. So there's a wide range of people that are currently invested in Dogecoin, but if the community can do what he teased may happen and grow to that size, then we would have approximately 1/7 of the entire global population, and that's actually not as crazy as you may think, because right now internet is continuing to go more and more across the entire globe. We're seeing countries that didn't have access to before starting to get access, which includes a lot of countries, especially in Africa, and some countries in Asia as well, that had very low amounts of internet access. That's starting to change there as some of those countries develop more and more. So we could see that starting to increase. Right now, more than 10% of people in the entire United States own Dogecoin, according to some polls, when it comes to adults that are of investing age, which is a pretty incredible stat. And so with that, we could start to see that number rising and rising. So 10% of that versus approximately 15 or so percent of the entire globe, not as big of a gap as you may think. So who knows, maybe this Solana prediction could be correct. Now, he didn't say fully and enthusiastically that it's going to happen. He just teased the idea that it could potentially happen, and that is where he sees the highest upside of Dogecoin going. So shout out to the founder of Solana for that, as we're about to get to the big Elon Musk update when it comes to Dogecoin. But we also want to talk a little bit about Solana as a way of showing our appreciation for this, just like we like Ethereum a lot more because Vitalik Buterin loves Dogecoin. When you support Dogecoin and you're an influential person in crypto, we're not going to turn you away. We're not going to turn our backs on you. We will embrace you and love that. By the way, if you just came into live, take a second to go down there and press the like button. It actually does help to get this video out to as many people as possible. So we need that button pressed. Jazz me to the moon. It says Crypto Nice coming in with a chat there to the moon with a couple more chats. And there's no question about that. But make sure you have pressed like if you're going to come into live, and then we can get more people in here. Powerful for developers, fast for everyone. Solana has been having a pretty dang incredible last few months here, going up to a price of now around $216, an absolute skyrocketing over the last little bit as it tries to get some of that market share of Ethereum. Solana is becoming a player in the NFT space, and I actually like Solana a lot right now. The market cap is small compared to where it's capable of being. Currently 65 billion or million rather in market cap, and it could go significantly higher than that. I mean, it is 65 billion. What am I saying? 65 billion in market cap right now for Solana, and it could absolutely go significantly higher than that. Ethereum at 540 billion is the target. It wants to pass that. Then we have Cardano as well competing, XRP, because there's so much competition. Even Shiba Inu and Dogecoin are obviously playing a role here as well. But because there's a lot of competition, it's going to be harder for that to happen. If Solana had happened before Ethereum, then Solana would be the one getting way more attention right now. Solana would be that number 2 spot. It's all about which ones came first. And Dogecoin will, in the end, go ahead of all of the rest of the field, is what a lot of us are predicting is going to happen. And there's a lot of reasons why. The catalysts that are coming when it comes to being put on the moon, when it comes to the updates, when it comes to the amount of people that are going to embrace it. If we can reach 1 billion people in the community across the globe, easily, we're talking to the number 1 spot there for Dogecoin. But here, now to the big news about Elon Musk and Dogecoin. He has officially volunteered. Take a look. Okay, I ate a taco and have made my decision on who will be the next fake CEO of Dogecoin. Announcement will be at 4 p.m. Pacific, 3 hours from now. Elon Musk responded to that. By the way, that's Satoshi Nakamoto, one of the creators of Dogecoin. And Elon says, he's volunteering enthusiastically to become the next unofficial CEO of Dogecoin, which sounds pretty dang good. I feel like you may need a better title than that. Perhaps top innovative of technology services, top innovator of technology services, TITS for short, if you catch the drift there. Elon Musk says then, how about my little Doge Floki? He would make a great CEO. His judgment is magnificent, with a little emoji there. And I responded, I like that. Also, be prepared. A lot of knockoffs will be pretending like it is an endorsement of all the Dogecoin knockoffs. A lot of people will. 768 likes, so we got up pretty high on that. A lot of people agreeing. Yeah, some people are going to say, you know what, that's what he's talking about. But here we go. Here's now the official, unofficial CEO of Dogecoin, the new fake CEO of Dogecoin, the one who has embodied Dogecoin since before it was even in existence. They are the most qualified for the position. It is unquestionable. The goodest Doge of all, the face of the coin, who has inspired millions, do only good every day. Kobusu. Take a look at that. The cute little Shiba Inu that has inspired the Dogecoin meme, the NFT, the everything about it. It's just pretty cool to see going from where it is as just a fun meme to now being one of the biggest and most incredible communities on the entire internet. And take a look. Nomination for new fake CEO, chairman of the board, is none other than Elon Musk. I believe he knows a little bit about money, leadership, and memes. Then Elon's adorable puppy Floki will be nominated as fake president, receiving Doge mentorship alongside Kobosu. And you can see a beautiful picture of Elon Musk's Shiba Inu Frank puppy right there. But this is not just all fun and games. I mean, it is fun, it is memes, but we're also talking about the most influential person currently in the business world by far, and Elon Musk. Not only enjoying Dogecoin and having fun with it, but taking his enjoyment of that to the next level. There's no question that the big things he has planned are not just what he's told us. He has other things that are under the surface that he is planning for Doge that will definitely change the game in many ways. We're talking using the satellites. He's hinted about that multiple times to make transactions better. We're talking about using the Tesla computers. We're talking about using the main supercomputer for Tesla, Dojo for Dogecoin. We've heard about that. All of those things people are starting to forget, but Elon Musk has not forgotten. In fact, not even close. He's been working very hard behind the scenes, which is something that we can confirm, and having a lot of fun with it. So many cool things happening in that regard. So congratulations to Elon Musk on becoming one of the main Dogecoin people once more, even though he already technically was before. By the way, one thing you got to be careful of is scammers. Take a look at this. Facebook verified a Bitcoin scammer pretending to be Elon Musk, and actually, technically, that's not true. They didn't really verify the Bitcoin scammer. What happens here is that scammers will actually find accounts that are already verified, hack into them, gain access, then start posting on them as if they were that person. And then you can also change the name. So let's say the name is John Smith on the account. They hack into the account, it's verified, then they can change the name to Elon Musk and start scamming people. So do not fall for that. Be careful when you see a name that's verified. It could not be what you think it is. So be careful, be on the lookout for that. And yes, people do lose their badges after that if you change your name. So you have to be careful too if you are verified, which is something to look out for. But do not fall for the scams. But speaking of something that is definitely not a scam, take a look at this. Manscaped is, of course, where you want to be when it comes to grooming. Manscaped, by far, the best technology when it comes to especially men's trimming. The Manscaped 4.0 package. Take a look right there at that beautiful package. You can see the difference. This is the one I was using. Not very powerful and smooth, especially compared to this. Way more powerful, way more smooth with the light on there as well. You feel better afterwards, including with your downstairs Dogecoin. So you can go check out this package. 20% off plus free shipping by using the link right down there in the description, and then it will also be in the pinned comment after enough time goes by and it has been up. Skin safe technology, replaceable ceramic blades featuring skin safe technology are set back from the edge 3mm and precision engineered for maximum confidence, especially when trimming. Look at that, below the waist, the downstairs Dogecoin. So you know the deal. You want to be getting the best technology so you can feel good, look good, and be making money at the same time. Also, more chats coming in as well. Let's take a look at this one. Matt, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia just accepted Bitcoin and others. It services 6.5 million Australians. Let's get them to accept Dogecoin. Now, that is an admirable goal. Let's try to make that happen. To the moon, coming in from Jack, a big chat. You'd love to see Australia, the Bank of Australia, doing that. T-King is my favorite, coming in from Nelson Does Crypto. Thanks for showing it to me months ago, man. Sparked some life in and life-changing moves. That's awesome to see so many people having their life changed by some investments they've heard about here on the channel. It's obviously everyone's individual decision as to whether or not you want to invest, but the cumulative decisions that have been made by finding these picks and finding good opportunities have created multiple millionaires from this community, which is awesome to see. So shout out to you, Nelson. You are a millionaire if you just had 10,000 to invest when we first mentioned it, and a lot of people don't necessarily have that yet. That's okay. You're building your portfolio if you just have a few hundred in there now, or if you're just just barely getting started, you will and have the ability to grow that significantly bigger. Once you start to grow, it gets easier. Once you're at 5,000, it gets easier to get to 10,000. Then from 10,000, easier to get to 50, then 100. Then you can start looking at the big long shots and trying to get to 1,000,000. So all of this is possible as long as you're following the right tools. It is still very easy to become a millionaire in cryptocurrency if you play the moves right. It's also easy to lose a lot of money too. So you got to be careful. You got to be staying up to date. The Patreon is a great place to go right now. You can go click on the link to check out the Patreon. Limited time availability right now for the Patreon, so check it out. Super followers, Patreon, and also YouTube members. All three of those are places where you can get access to our award-winning picks, including the likes of T-King, the likes of Dogecoin, that have absolutely changed lives. It's not over yet though. A new pick coming soon that I think could be as big as T-King. Jack Mitchell as well coming in with a chat, so make sure you join before that new pick comes out. I love it. And a few more comments here. Need to buy 25k USD worth of Dogecoin. Interesting. Yeah, you should definitely be looking at your options there, as we're seeing more articles like this coming out. Crypto inflows starting to decrease a little bit after we had a lot of these increasing when it comes to long-term Bitcoin institutional investments right here. A big increase from that stock being added that had the Bitcoin futures. Now it's going to come back down to earth a little bit, but still pretty dang high, especially compared to where it's been in the past. We're out of that negative zone, and with that, we could be about to flip back to the negative if we don't see a lot of movement with Bitcoin or if it starts to go down. So we'll be keeping our eye out for that and looking at what those next moves are. But anyway, hopefully you have fun tonight. If you want to watch the game, I'll be watching too. So we may see some cool things happening with that. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.